Good eve Good evening, everyone. My name is Ray, and
Oh, I'm not sure if everyone has joined yet. Oh, looks like it is.
I am a college recruiter here for opportunities that we have at Geico, Maryland. Right. But first, we're going to start off with some introductions, and I'll let Joe go first.
Hi, everybody. My name's Joe Dodd. I'm one of the other college recruiters with Geico. My Geico story, real quick, I was hired in 2013, so I've been working for Geico for about 9 years now. And I started off in our management development program in the auto sales department. Was able to move on to our higher medical claims unit in our TCR1 unit. And then from there, I actually became Geico Commercial, so our business insurance department's first regional event marketing coordinator. Got to work a little bit on Geico's brand from the commercial side, and then transitioned over to college recruiting here over in the last year. And just kind of some things about my kind of Geico career so far. So far, I've kind of found out that Geico's a place where I've been able to kind of grow into different positions and utilize different skills from all of those different jobs that kind of get to the job that I'm at today. So I'm excited to kind of share some of the positions we have available.
All right, thank you, Joe. All right, and just like I mentioned earlier, my name is Ray. My Geico story, I started out in Geico back in 2015. I started out in our management development program and our homeowner service department. From there, I was promoted to a supervisor, where I did that for a few years, focusing on initiatives ranging from improving our associates' efficiency to improving overall customer satisfaction with our homeowners products. And now I've transitioned over to college recruiting, where I recruit for our internships as well as our full-time entry-level IT and analyst positions. I like to share a little fun fact about myself. My first ever job was operating roller coasters in Six Flags America, so not too far from you guys. It was in Lago, Maryland. So I operated all the roller coasters that's in that park, and I probably still know how to do it now. I'll pass it over to Nicole, and she'll introduce herself before we go further.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nicole McKenna. I'm the hiring manager based out of our Plaza office, oversee our college recruiting team, our professional recruiters, and our IT recruiters. I started off in Geico in 2015 as well, actually celebrating my 6-year anniversary today. Flies by. Started off in our regional Fredericksburg office in remote sales on the phones, worked my way up to supervision, and then 2018 made the switch to our corporate office in Chevy Chase, Maryland, in recruiting, and worked my way up to supervisor and then the manager role. But it's great to chat with you all, and excited for your questions.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Nicole. So first, we're going to kick it off with talking about the internship opportunities that we have. So here's a quick rundown of the internship opportunities that we have. I'm going to speak a little bit more in detail too as well about those internship opportunities. So the first internship is our summer technology internship. So the day-to-day of this internship is that you get to work with a team of other IT professionals solving actual real business problems. You'll have the opportunity to be mentored by these IT professionals. You'll have the opportunity as well to develop professional and skills and your technical skills as well. And you'll have the opportunity at the end of the internship to present all of the projects that you worked on and all the solutions that you came up with to our regional and senior management here at Geico. So to be required, so the requirements for this position, what we're looking for is a college senior who is pursuing their bachelor's degree in computer science, computer engineering, business, information technology, information systems, or any other related major. We're also looking for a proven strong academic record, so a GPA of a 3.0 or higher. Also, we're looking for experience. It could be with prior internship experience or your coursework using programming languages such as Java, iOS, Android, or C#. And then, of course, we're also looking for extracurricular involvement, because with this technology internship, we're definitely looking for future leaders who are going to be leaders outside of their job functions too as well. So showing that extracurricular activities that you've done while in school shows and demonstrates that leadership potential that you have. Our next internship is the digital experience or the UxUi internship. So with this internship, you'll have the opportunity to work alongside Geico's experienced team of designers, researchers, and copywriters. You'll have professional and skill development opportunities, and then you'll also have the mentorship opportunities with our experienced designers and researchers in this position. So the requirements for this position, you have to be pursuing your bachelor's or a higher degree in graphic design, user interface, cognitive psychology, human-computer interaction, or any other related field. We're also looking for a GPA of 3.0 or higher. You can have experience with Adobe Creative Suite or other UX prototyping, wireframing, and mapping tools. And then we also have preferred languages that we look for, which is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript will be a plus when applying for this internship. The next internship is our cybersecurity internship. So this is, of course, an IT internship, but it's focused mainly on our cybersecurity. You'll be able to utilize your skills through individual assignments and team projects that help protect Geico's data. You'll attend meetings and give presentations to senior management, and you'll also receive mentoring and coaching from members of our cybersecurity management team. So the requirements for this internship are, we're looking for a rising senior who is pursuing their bachelor's degree in information security, cybersecurity, computer engineering, business information technology, information systems, or any other related major. We're looking for a 3.0 GPA or higher. And then we're also looking for preferred experience in these languages, which is Python, Bash, Java, .NET, or C#. Next, we have, all right, marketing internship. So the day-to-day of this internship, you'll have the opportunity to rotate through our marketing department teams to work on real Geico-related projects. So you'll have possible rotations through our digital advertising, creative brainstorming with the social media team, our pilots to improve customer loyalty. You'll have opportunities to go through what we put in for our marketing to see what we do to drive, of course, our business and continue to grow in a very competitive insurance industry. So the requirements for this internship is a bachelor's degree in marketing, 3.0 GPA or higher, and previous internship experience is highly recommended for this position. The next internship is our product management internship. The day-to-day of this internship, you'll actually be impacting our Geico's growth as well as our profitability. So you'll be able to review our actual products, which is our insurance products, mainly our auto products. You'll have the opportunity, especially if you love dealing with data, you'll be able to apply data mining, modeling techniques to various types of data to help come up and develop strategic business decisions. And then you'll be able to showcase your work to senior management too as well. The requirement for this internship is you have to be pursuing a bachelor's degree in one of the following fields. So it can be business, mathematics, statistics, economics, computer science, or data analytics. Of course, we're looking for a 3.0 or higher. You'll need strong Excel skills because you'll be dealing with a lot of data. But we also look for people who have some programming knowledge or not experience as well. So if you have experience with Python, SQL, anything of that nature, that's definitely a plus when looking at this internship. The next internship is our actuarial internship. So our actuaries analyze large data sets, leveraging the findings to make data-driven decisions to improve our pricing. You'll have the opportunity to develop regional and senior management. And then you'll also have the opportunity to file pricing changes with the state insurance departments. So the requirements for this internship would be math, economics, actuarial science, or any other related courses or majors. For this internship, actually, because you're going to be dealing with directly our products and how we price our products, we're looking for someone with a proven successful track record in school. So a GPA of 3.2 or higher is definitely a plus for us, and that's where we would look at. We're also looking for someone who has either taken their actuary exam already, has taken at least one, or is planning to take one during their senior year. Strong Excel skills is definitely needed too as well. And then it will be a plus if you have some programming experience in SQL, R, or Python. Next is an internship in our research, analytics, and development team, RAD for short. This one is for our product development. So the day-to-day of this internship, you'll utilize various programming languages to maximize the applicability of internal and external data sources. You'll be monitoring Geico's competitive position, and then you'll also be presenting strategic business proposals to our senior management. So the requirements for this internship as a bachelor's degree in any quantitative field with a minimum of a 3.0 overall in your undergrad. We're looking for rising seniors, so people who will be graduating December 2022 or May 2023. And then also some programming experience, including SQL. And then also if you have experience in R, Python, or SAS, or anything similar. And then also a demonstrated ability to learn new tools. Next, this internship is also in our RAD department, but this is our business intelligence internship. So the day-to-day of this internship is that you'll develop requirements for data structures, for reporting relationships, and produce data insights. You'll build modern data analytic platforms also from the ground up. So you really get to have an impact in this internship in making sure that we are modeling and answering to real world Geico problems and helping to develop solutions there for us. The requirements for this internship, we are currently pursuing bachelor's or master's degrees in a quantitative field. So it could be like statistics, mathematics, economics, or any other related field that involves analyzing data. We're looking for showcases of a strong level of academic success. So your GPA needs to be a 3.5 or higher for this position. We're also looking for programming experience in SQL, R, Python, Query M, or DAX. And then also excellent presentation and communication skills are a must for this position as well. And the last position in our RAD department is our data science internship. And this internship is for our graduate students. During this internship, you'll be able to utilize predictive analytics and innovative machine learning models to create value from data, develop strategic modeling initiatives, and then manage products through the entire data science lifecycle. The requirements of this position, you must be a current master's or PhD student with an expected graduation date of, December 2022 or May 2023. Your GPA must be at least 3.3 overall and in major. You must have a solid understanding and experience with advanced statistics and modern machine learning predictive techniques, such as GLMs, decision trees, forests, boosted and enable and symbols, networks, and deep learning. And that completes our internships. I'll pass it over to Joe, who's going to talk about some of the full-time opportunities that we have here at Geico.
Okay, so we'll jump into some of these full-time positions. We're going to start with the technology development program, then we're going to move into our management development program and finish up with our emerging leader program. And then a couple more just of our analyst positions as well we'll hit on real quick, but let's go ahead and start with the technology development program. And Ray, if you want to put the whole slide up, I'll just go through it each time. All right, perfect. Okay, so our technology development program, it's a 2-year full-time skill development program. It's going to be having you exposed to a lot of different departments within our IT realm. So there's going to be 4 different tracks. Going to be looking at our software development track, our infrastructure engineer track, our IT analyst track, as well as our cybersecurity track. Some requirements for the technology development program that would be requirements for all 4 tracks would be a recent bachelor's degree completed in computer science, computer engineering, business information technology, information systems, or a related major. And all of our tracks require a 3.0 GPA or higher. Some of the benefits of our technology development program, you're going to be attending a lot of technical conferences. You'll have exposure to our officer groups and our upper level management at Chevy Chase, Maryland, kind of working with them on your projects and getting a lot of insight into those departments as well. And then also on a side note, you'll be there with several different technology development associates. So have a lot of sponsored social events, but be in an environment with a lot of people who are kind of at the same place as you, moving to that Chevy Chase, Maryland area, working in that same position and kind of collaborating on a lot of projects. So, all right, let's go ahead and look at these tracks individually. All right, so we'll start with the software development track. Kind of a day-to-day with our technology development program on the software development track would be to write, work with, and troubleshoot code to develop applications that improve Geico's efficiency and enhance the customer and associate experience. Looking for demonstrated object-oriented programming experience, mainly in Java, C++, or Android and iOS. And then we also have a few just kind of testimonials from people who are currently in the technology development program. So Dylan says he continuously worked on new features and feature modifications within Edge application, including driver activity, Edge post processor, policy inspector, policy notes, various UI areas. Dylan's currently in our IT service department. Okay, you can move on to the next track. All right, so we're going to look at our IT analyst position here. So some day-to-day requirements and some day-to-day activity within our IT analyst track. Going to be managing projects, developing requirements, analyzing business scenarios, writing and executing test cases, really serving as that liaison between our business customers, representing those customer interests, and our developers on our side. Looking for demonstrated software development lifecycle experience, including collecting project and user requirements, as well as QA testing. Looking to have experience within that agile methodology within your project management, experience with SQL, and again, basic understanding of object-oriented programming. So go ahead and move to the next slide. We'll take a look here at Sean has said, I triage bugs for IT sales, AR release, and did verification of sales apps on the release mornings. Also learned about administrative duties from release management with release management coordinators, working currently in our IT sales department. Okay, our next track is our infrastructure engineer track. On a day-to-day, you look to be working with various infrastructure components to ensure stable environments and processes exist for running the business applications. So this could be utilizing our networks, cloud technologies, and databases. For your requirements and what's going to be kind of basics in our infrastructure engineer track, experience with Python, SQL, Power BI, Microsoft Power BI. Demonstrated database and network administration experience is going to be very, very helpful. Understanding that object-oriented programming is something you're going to hear a lot for these tracks. And looking at coursework related to experience in working with hardware, software, and firmware. So let's go ahead and move to the next slide. Andrew, working in our development operations department, I'm the POC and main developer for Application Lifecycle Management Marketplace. Work with my lead and Scrum Master to prioritize all bugs and new enhancement requests that come in for the application, as well as fixing those requests. We're also working on a new testing process to ensure better availability across, across all DevOps core applications. Okay, and our final track within the technology development program is our cybersecurity track. So a day-to-day within our cybersecurity track, you'd be using cybersecurity technologies to protect, detect, prevent, and respond to cybersecurity threats. Going to be monitoring and troubleshooting cybersecurity infrastructure within Geico's enterprise to ensure business applications are protected. Geico is the #2 auto insurer in the nation. So we do have a lot of personal information. There's a lot of policy information, our business processes. There's a lot of information that we want to make sure is protected. Some requirements for our cybersecurity track, looking at experience with Python, PowerShell, Java, .NET, and C# especially. Your coursework or related experience in managing cybersecurity defenses, network management system administration, risk management, enterprise defense, technical documentation and troubleshooting, or application development. So there's a lot that you could use within our cybersecurity track. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, so Alex has this to say: I do an analysis of a specific site on the network and come up with ways to improve its security. And this is my personal project for the team. So Alex is working currently in our cybersecurity department. Okay, so we're going to move into a different program. We're looking at our Emerging Leader program. And our Emerging Leader program is one of our leadership development programs. This would specifically be within our information technology track. It's going to be a little bit different than your technology development program that we just went over. Some of our day-to-days within the Emerging Leader program. It's a program that's tailored to the associate's background and skills while working toward a promotion into a leadership role. So in your day-to-day, your rotations are going to emphasize a lot of technical work, project management, and areas that include software development, analysis, data science, cybersecurity, infrastructure as well. For the Emerging Leader position, we are looking for somebody who is going to be kind of taking on roles in multiple departments and taking ownership of a lot of different projects. It does require a 3.5 GPA or higher, bachelor's degree in a business, computer science, IT, MIS or related degrees. So, master degrees and MBAs are preferred, are approved, encouraged to apply as well, because this is a position where we're looking to develop somebody who has strong leadership potential and is looking to move up the ladder into a management role fairly quickly. So going to be looking for strong leadership outside of the classroom, just like we kind of mentioned before. It's very helpful in those extracurriculars when you take on a lead role. It shows how you would also kind of translate into this corporate environment too. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, right? Looking at some of our analyst roles. So we're going to start with our product strategy analyst. So a day-to-day as a product strategy analyst, you're going to be utilizing predictive analytics to help evaluate factors that enhance our line of insurance products. So using various programming languages to analyze sales and profit data, monitor Geico's competitive position. So looking at other insurance companies and analyzing what they're doing, present strategic business proposals to our senior management as well. So looking at what you think is best and presenting it to our management based on your analysis. So looking at our requirements for this position, it is a bachelor's degree in a business or quantitative field with a 3.0 GPA or higher. Strong computer skills, including Word and Microsoft Excel as well. Okay, our application systems analyst, conduct systems analysis, write business requirements, and support enhancement to existing applications. Going to be working as a team member, existing like agile teams with opportunity to transition to a Scrum Master role with qualifying experience. So that's kind of the upward mobility with that position. Looking also for a bachelor's degree, technical field is desired, so like IT fields. 3.0 GPA or higher, and experience again with that SDLC or SD, SDLC, that agile methodology and those product management tools. We're going to have strong Excel skills as well, and experience with some of our kind of programming languages like SQL would be excellent for that position as well. Okay, and I think this is the last full-time position we have before we'll open it up to questions. Our RAD Modeling Analyst. So a typical day for our RAD Modeling Analyst, it's research, analytics, and development, pulling and cleaning large data sets from internal and external sources, fitting, tuning, and validating a wide array of statistical models, integrating predictive models into analytical tools for non-technical end users, and sharing insights from your analysis with all levels of management, including our senior executives. And our requirements for the modeling analyst would be a bachelor's degree in a quantitative field. Graduate degrees are also encouraged. 3.0 GPA or higher, again, experience with SQL, at least one of R, Python, and similar languages, and then a familiarity with multivariate classification and regression techniques, experience with at least one GLMs, decision trees, or machine learning. And I believe, Ray, I think that's the last one we have. We only have a few minutes, so we might want to go ahead and open it up to some questions now.
I see there is one that went through the chat. The question is, how can we apply for the internship? Are they open for international students? So our posts are on geico.jobs. If you just enter that into your browser, that'll pull up our Geico career site, and you can search internship, and all of the internships will pull up. If you filter it by the location of Chevy Chase or Maryland, that'll be your corporate internships based out of Plaza. As of right now, our summer technology internship is going to be fully remote, and then there's going to be, we're planning on a week to be in person, and those travel and things like that would be taken care of. For all of our other internships right now, we are planning to be in person, granted that everything works out with the pandemic and COVID. And then going back to, are they open for international students? As of right now, Geico does not provide sponsorship, but if you do have authorization to work in the US, you would be eligible. Good question.
I see a question in the chat window about where you can get the recording for this. I believe the administrator, was Emily the administrator for the recording also? So I believe Emily Kane was the administrator for the recording. So I'll see if we can have her provide the recording for everybody.
Yep. Dan just said it would be posted on their website as well. Yes, so if you are eligible to work in the US, then you're eligible to apply for the internships or our other postings on our Geico career site. Any other questions? All right, well, if you all think of any questions after, definitely feel free to reach out to us. I'm going to include our college recruiter email in the chat, so feel free to send us an email.
Nicole, looks like we had one question in the chat from Joe Sifgevi.
Okay, yeah, so what can make a student stand out to Geico? Any specific coding languages? So I would definitely say it depends on what position you're interested in. You could definitely reach out to Joe and Ray regarding a specific position, or if you want to send over your resume to that email address I included in the chat, we can kind of provide reference on which positions would be the best fit for you. I don't know, Joe and Ray, if you had anything else to add.
No, I think that's a great idea. Depending on the position, I'd be happy to go over, if it's a full-time position, if you want to send an email to Plaza Careers, I'd be happy to kind of go over different coding languages that would be helpful, and kind of help prepare for an application. You're welcome.
If there aren't any other questions, definitely want to invite you to connect with us on LinkedIn as well, so we can stay connected. And if any other opportunities come up, we definitely post on our LinkedIn, or you can message us there too.
The Center for Career Development just wants to thank you all for taking time out of your day to speak with us about your opportunities. So excited to be connected to Geico, and thanks so much for your very thorough presentation, and we look forward to sending you some strong applicants.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.